Constructicons, form Devastator! Guys? Oh crap, I have to wait till April 2012 before we can form Devastator. Ah!
Hello, big kids. It's time for your
big review.
What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the TFC Toys Hercules Exgraver, aka Not Scavenger. Here we got the cool little window box for Not Scavenger, I mean Exgraver. Very nice box art. I really like that box art a lot. The Hercules Exgraver logo on the sides of the box shows each of his modes, the robot mode, vehicle mode, and arm mode. So we get more cool box art on the other side of it. Back of the box shows Exgraver in all three modes. Collect 6 members to create the mighty Hercules, which will be expensive but awesome. Time to open up Hercules' right arm. Man, literally. Here we got Scavenger, I mean Exgraver. Now this is amazing. I absolutely love the light piping in his head. As you can tell here, light piping is really good. This to me is great because it looks G1, very blocky, but very classics universe generations line. The paint apps are really nice. They can be scratched off a little bit, so be careful of that. That's one thing I noticed while transforming this. I love the shades of purple and green and silver in the abs. The abs, he has a 6-pack or 6-pipe, whatever. I like the little purple in his legs. And the legs, I like how it's the treads and these little parts, like, go out when you move it. That's really cool, but I'll show more in the articulation. And you can, he has a lot of weapon storage, which I'll get to in here, and a lot of the pegs for his guns, but the overall design looks really great, and I absolutely love the design. It should for a $100 figure. Exgraver has lots of articulation. His head's on this really nice ball joint. He can look all the way up, which is awesome. You never really see that on the Transformer. The only problem with that joint, it's hard to fully rotate his head. I mean, you can, you kind of will be at a weird pivot. But yeah, I mean, it's still a great ball joint. Arms will rotate. They go up all this way, the way the joint is, but it still works really good. Goes in and out this way due to the transformation, and in and out that way with the arm. The elbow has a nice bend to it. Not a double joint kind of bend, but still very good. His wrists rotate, which is really great. He does have full ratchety waist articulation, and if you want to count, kind of like in a little ab crunch or pelvis crunch, I don't know, it's really because of the transformation. Legs are on the ball joints, so they can go forward and back. You can do full-on splits. They rotate at the upper part of the leg, bend at the knee, which is like a double jointed knee, which is very great. No ankle pivot really, but because the toes they go in and out. They can go up and down, but they're nice big feet, so definitely has lots of posability and stability. Now Exgraver comes with a few accessories. Comes with this cool little collector card that has all his stats, so you can see his courage is really high at 8. Then he goes higher than 8. He comes with this nice instruction sheet that's very nicely detailed. He comes not with 1 but 2 little guns. One is this translucent red plastic, one is this purple plastic. I heard that these will form together to make Hercules, Not Devastator's gun, and they can fit nicely in each of his hands. By the way, this little canopy cockpit area can be removed if you want to, but I just don't want to remove it. It's hard to get out. You can have them dual pistol, so very cool. I like that. He also has all these peg holes, so you can place the gun in the back there if you want to keep it, or you can keep it holstered on his legs, which is very cool. So I really like that you can do that. He comes with his steam shovel part, which is very nice. It has also 3 points of articulation right there, there, and there, which little pistons move, which I really like. Just be very careful with it, don't want to break it. Oh, and this will also swivel. Now you can store it on the back here. I have it like a scorpion tail, but from the front it kind of looks like, yeah, for the ladies. Or what you can do, has a big old hole in this left arm, and this is what the instructions say. This is a battle mode. and it makes them a little bit forward heavy, so it's like ka-cha, ka-cha. I don't know, it's cool that you can do that, but it's kind of awkward. Let me show you how to transform this to vehicle mode. So we want to take off his guns, of course, and I'll take off his big steam shovel. Let's close up the feet here on both ends. So we'll close them up. Gotta rotate his wrist to this side, then you gotta rotate the arms to that side, and then so do the same for both sides. Rotate this side, as well as rotate this to the other side. What you want to do is take the Devastator, Hercules hand in the back here, and you want to wrap it and covering Exgraver's head, just like that. Push in the arms like this, so these little tabs will fit into right here, and then they clip in together. So you do it for both sides. Once it's all tabbed in together, it'll look like that. So what you want to do on each of these gray parts here, you want to get your nail in there and have them take them out there, because these will be the little tabs for the treads. And what you want to do, this little blue part right here, you want to bring that down, and then these little tabs on each side will go into this little hole right there. So you will line them up so they would fit in there, and you do the same for the other side. Once you got it like this, you rotate the waist 180 degrees. With this little joint, you bring this part out, so that way the treads will line up here, and then you kind of have to line them up into that hole right there. So you line up just each one's in the hole. Each one's in the hole right here. Last but not least, you take the little steam shovel part, you place it back in that hole. There you got Exgraver in his steam shovel mode. It's very nice mode, rolls really good. It looks awesome. I absolutely love it. You can see they did a good job with the detail all around, with the little canopy. I know that those are the robot hands, which can kind of show, but not really. And the little windows right there, and just the silver on top, I absolutely love. The treads look great, and then the steam shovel, you can get it into lots of great poses right there. So you can really, you can rotate this, which is really great. You also place the guns back here to have a battle steam shovel mode. Hey Gargan, I dig your new look. Now let me show you how you transform it into the right arm of Hercules. So you want to do is you want to, first you can take off the steam shovel, but you actually want to take out his little Devastator hand. Just pull that out like so. Now you want to untap, you can take out these little gun things, they'll probably fall out. So you want to untap these little treads right here. And then what you're going to do here, you want to bring out, this will be, the little joint for the elbow. Now for these little legs, for the lower part of the arm, you want to actually bring out the leg joints down. You want to bring those little joints down. What you want to do is you want to actually fold these, his like where his knees were, like that. And then what you want to do is you take the little hand, and then the little hole right there, you take this little slot right there, and you place it in between the both little holes, and you want to tab them together. So then it'll be tabbed together just like that, and then you have the lower arm. Then you want to take these little tabs and you want to bring them down. You want to bring down this joint right here where the chest was, or underneath the little chest plate. Last but not least, you take this little part of the steam shovel, you plug it back in, and then you just fold in this little part right here, so it folds in and covers Exgraver's head. This is Hercules' right arm. So yeah, you can see it's going to be massive and quite actually articulated. As you can see, the elbow will rotate and everything. I mean, obviously I'll show more detail, once it's fully done, but what I love about this has individual finger articulation, and even at the thumb, which is great. And this has a ratchet joint, so the arms will be able to go in and out. And I just like the possibilities of all the articulation and everything. The wrist will rotate. So this is going to be one huge arm. Wow, Gargan, I didn't know you were robosexual. Size comparison time. So here you can see Scavenger, Exgraver, is the same size as a Voyager scale, or a little bit bigger than a Deluxe, because he's about the same size as Shockwave, but he's a little bit smaller Voyager. And see, he is bigger than like the movie Deluxe Bumblebee. But he is like about a 6-inch scale, as you can see, as big as that Spider-Man Classics Spider-Man. If you're looking for a classic Scavenger and you want to make a classics Devastator, then definitely starting off with the TFC Toys Exgraver is amazing. Not only do I love all three modes. I really can't wait to complete the Hercules. To it'll take till April, but I know that. Only bad thing about this is the price. Almost $100 per figure plus the shipping and stuff it's really gonna hurt people to pay $600 for a classic style like Devastator. However, if you do have the money and it'll give you time to save, each figure is just amazing. The quality in plastic, the fact you get great accessories, whether you want the vehicle mode and the individual Constructicons, or you want the full Devastator, it's going to be awesome. I'm kind of thinking if I want to get 2 of each to have the Devastator and the separate ones, but well, I really want this for the Hercules, so I highly recommend this. TFC Toys is doing great, and I can't wait to get the heavy loader, so I'm really excited. So I definitely recommend this. For more geek news, reviews, and more, check out bkbn.net. I'm Sean Long. Remember, celebrate your nerdom in a big way. Say to the immortals, if you love Hot Toys, Sideshow collectibles, replicas, and more, visit alteregocomics.com. They take these things that you mortals call PayPal and major credit cards. You can do thy pre-orders. Hey Thor, speaking of hot, do you want a donut? Stupid mortal, I want thy stupid! Hey cliff jumper, wanna arm wrestle? Yes you candy ass, once you mess with the cliff you get the horns. I got one horn for ya.